Welcome, welcome.
Welcome. Welcome, everybody.
Truly welcome.
Tilly, tilly ho, welcome to the show. How is everyone today at the ball?
That's right. Feel free to comment in the comment section on YouTube to let us know how you're feeling.
That's right. Hello, everyone, and welcome to Behold, a Rococo show.
Welcome. Welcome. Truly welcome.
That's right. It's Behold. This is a digital talent show. Most of the other comedy shows on the internet are either stand-up comedy or two comedians talking to each other.
That's right.
We decided to show off their secret talents.
That's right. This ain't your mama's live stream.
And I know what you're thinking. Talent shows are for children, but no, today it's for adults. So
That's right. This is look, there's a naked woman dead behind me. How's that
adults only.
How's that?
And I own the New York Knickerbockers, if you can see right up here.
Chip,
Wow.
You're doing a great job, young man.
And that's so who are we? So I'm Sir John Trowbridge.
Charmed.
Thank you.
Great. And
Introduce yourself.
go ahead.
No, ladies first, please.
Please.
Amazing. So I am a mademoiselle. I said madame, but I think I'm French. I have not decided. We will see. But I am a Madame Taylor. I don't know how to say Taylor.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm French.
Oh, charmed.
Oh,
And
yeah.
my name is Yoni. That's right. And tonight we have 4 incredible comics who are going to perform their talents. That's right. This is not a stand-up show. They're going to do an actual talent.
No comedy. Nothing funny tonight, boys.
No.
Nothing funny tonight.
Okay, they have been honing their comedy skills for years and years, and they're not going to do any of it tonight, okay? They're going to do stuff they haven't spent any time on, sort of thing, kind of on a whim, what are your passions, you know?
That's right. And let us know in the comment section if you have any talents.
So important. Also, you guys, we need you to know this is for a very good cause.
Yes.
Okay.
This
So
is for
important.
attention.
It's not. It's a little bit for attention, but then also.
I would say this is 90% for a good cause, 10% for clout, and like 10 more Instagram followers.
Yeah. So
We are doing this for City Harvest. That's right. We will post the link in the comment section, and if you want to donate anything to City Harvest, now's the time.
Now's the time.
And you will have time in the future. Now we're already starting to get comments, guys.
What? All right. Before we bring in our first guest, we have a question for the people at home. What's the fanciest thing in your abode?
Oh yes.
What's the most expensive thing you own?
Yes, and describe it in full detail.
Is it gilded? Is it not gilded? Is it what? Does it have claw feet? Because that's going to be so important to know. You know, that type of thing. You know, so let us know.
What type of very expensive things do you guys have in your famous castles right now?
Who, us? We do?
Okay,
the most expensive thing I own, and you're gonna see it and you're gonna say that's not covered in gold, but it's not, but it's haunted by the spirit of a real saint, and we don't know if it's good or bad saint, but we do know that there's someone in there, so you can look. And I actually won this in a fight, so.
Wow, very expensive.
Really expensive, priceless even.
I'll show you guys something. I'm gonna go off-roading here for a second. Come follow.
Oh, exciting!
This is Cosmo. This is my Yuletide cock gremlin that I had framed years ago.
Ooh.
You can see the beautiful frame here.
So nice.
And it cost me several $100s to frame that.
That's
Goody.
That's right.
really rich, really rich.
And the most expensive thing I own is this shake weight.
Oh, really nice.
Look, it looks like I'm guzzling down a cock.
Yeah. You have the nicest house of all of us.
My mother's watching this.
Really nice. So is mine.
So
So good.
So with that said, we have our first contestant. Remember, this is a talent show. These are people performing real talents, and you, the audience, gets to decide who's the winner. Isn't that exciting?
That's right.
If that's exciting, you scream right now. Yes, it is.
Scream.
And we heard every single one of you.
I heard the screams of an exciting fan base.
And let us know in the comments who you like the most, and that's it.
All right. It's time to bring out. It's time to bring out our first contestant. She is a true darling and a exquisite performer. She performs.
Don't tell them where she lives, please.
I won't. She regularly performs on the hit television show Saturday Night Live.
Woo!
Put your little palms together for Lady Dame Heidi Gardner.
Heidi Gardner! Yes!
Okay.
Yes! Yes! We keep clapping until she shows up.
Yeah.
Yes!
Hi!
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 What's up, Heidi?
Is this what you thought this would be?
Yeah, and I'm a lot more nervous than I thought I would be. I think this is my first talent show.
Ooh.
What?
Ooh, it's a first. Ring the bells.
Not even in high school. Wow.
Oh, no talents in high school. So,
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
What,
So
how long have you prepared this talent for today's show?
Okay, so I prepared half the talent or a quarter of the talent in 7th grade, and then I learned the rest this week.
Oh, so this is taking years. So people need to calculate that in when they're watching, that this is basically a lifetime's work.
Yes.
Okay.
Start to finish, it took years. So now, what are you going to be performing for us tonight, Heidi?
I am going to be doing an a cappella version of Down by 311.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. Wow. All right. Well,
that is my wedding song.
That means no sick ass bass.
No tasty licks.
No scratches of the DJ table.
Nope.
Oh.
Wow.
This is going to be beautiful. This is going to be really beautiful.
Business.
Well, I surely do think that amber is the color of your energy. So, Heidi, your talent begins in 3, 2, 1.
And go.
Chill, light on my sight as my ego becomes a funky child, put some words on my tongue, be like in, take a breath while my mouth gets loose, so I scatter my spit, I dream of juice. Have you ever made out in a dark hallway, displayed a kiss that made your day, or say, played a track from your record collection? It's your mix, congratulations. Change a lot and then some, know that we have always been down. If I didn't ever thank you, then just let me do it now. Come back in. I bet you light up when we start the show. Follow me now, very closely, because I told you so. You know, we glow because we throw sun rays. Yeah, we be freaky and we want to stay. Change a lot, then some. Know that we have always been down. If I didn't ever thank you, then just let me do it now. Lightning strikes, shall we be in that violent force of light, guaranteed to turn it out as bad as Dolomite, cause we dope, kid, change like a chameleon, and the channel went over that wax show Real World is on. You know we battle like boombox rattles, rattle inside your head, feel redeemed like cola bottles, fall in love with the teachers of the wax, you're self-made, check your technique 311 in LA, change a lot, then some, know that we have always been down. If I didn't ever thank you, then just let me do it now. Keep my feet on the ground, keep my head in the clouds. Electrified by the sound that comes from the town. Change a lot, then some. Know that we have always been down. If I didn't ever thank you, then just let me do it now.
Wow!
God! Oh,
Unbelievable!
I must say, such bravery, such bravery.
Right. For me, the bravery came in at the bridge when we had heard the chorus a couple times, and then the bridge comes in, so that you know that we at least have the bridge and one more chorus to go.
Yes.
Yeah. Yes.
You also don't want that last chorus. Like, it took a lot for me to put you guys through that because you'd already heard it 3 other times.
I also commend you for recovering right in the middle.
Yeah.
Yes.
You got to take a breath.
That was true bravery. That was true talent. Yes.
And what I didn't have that 311 had was like they got some music to take breaths.
Yes.
But
you were driving the whole song, everything.
Right.
Exactly.
You.
No, I mean, I heard that 311 is exhausted after their shows.
I believe it.
Yeah.
It's a lot.
When practicing this talent in 7th grade and also this week, did you notice the biggest difference between when you were a child and when you are now an adult?
Yeah, so, well, I guess both were for validation because when I was a child, I was trying to impress a girl that I heard liked 311, and I was trying to get her to invite me on a vacation to Florida with her family. So I knew that she would bring up 311, and then I was going to be like, oh yeah, isn't Down the one that's like, chill, light on my sight.
And then do the whole song in front of her?
I did the first rap and chorus, and she was like, yeah, that's the song. And I didn't get invited to Florida.
That actually does sound weird, but I'm a big fan of Tenacious D. And back in my childhood,
humble brag.
In my childhood, 55 years ago, if somebody did like all of Explosivo to me or a tribute, I'd die for them, I think.
Yeah. I should have done that tonight. I'm a big Tenacious D fan too. So.
100%.
Well, Heidi, based on today, I think you're going to Florida a little bit late, but you're going. I mean, that was really beautiful.
It would be an honor to bring you on a vacation with my family.
Everybody.
Thank you, guys.
All right. One more huzzah for Heidi.
Thank you so much,
Heidi.
Huzzah.
Thank you, guys.
Huzzah.
Thank you, Heidi. Thank you.
Thank you. So beautiful. I'm
oh my God.
Crying a little. I was really crying real tears.
I do say it is not easy to mimic the hip hop flow and chill ass vibes of 311.
100%.
But I felt like I was in a garage at the beach. 311 was playing. I was at their practice. That's what I felt like.
Yes.
That's right. In a basement, lighting candles, losing my virginity, stuff like that.
The kind of house where the curtains are beach towels, like that is where we were, and it was really nice and it was really romantic.
Yeah, very sweaty.
Yes. Now's a good time to remind you all to donate to City Harvest. We have the link in the comments. City Harvest is giving food to those who need, especially in this, how would you call it, kooky time.
It's really kooky.
And I don't mean chocolate chip.
The cookie times haven't exactly hit us yet because we all live outside of the city in sort of refurbished cottages in Europe.
Yes,
but we do feel for the people.
So
question let us know in the comments. Do the people hate us because we're rich?
That's so important, and also something I've really been wanting to know.
So let us know in the comments. Say if your team if your team hate the rich people, right? Hashtag eat the rich.
Eat the rich, yeah.
If you like the rich, you're right. Hashtag kiss the rich.
Kiss the rich, so good.
Let us know in the comments below.
Mhm.
All right.
Bring it
Are
on.
you ready for our next performer?
Oh, yes.
This young sir is quite
Ooh.
the stand-up, and he recently performed in the most centrals of comedy.
Ooh.
Comedy Central.
But you're not getting any comedy today.
Mhm. Sorry.
Sorry, we want talent, not comedy.
Mm-mm.
Put your feathered palms together for Devon Walker. Devon.
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 Bienvenue.
Devon.
Oh, here we go.
Oh, Devon.
Devon. Yes.
Welcome to Behold.
I also want to
Welcome.
say we before Devon comes on, we've got 3 hashtag kiss the rich comments so far. So
So good.
that's right. Anelia Kovaleski, Matthew Starr, Kendall Payne, and Tara Beppel have all kissed the rich.
You heard it here first.
Love that.
Oh, shit.
People like rich people. All right.
Okay. Amazing. We have Devon.
So
Hello.
Devon, how are you today on this fine evening?
Oh, he's speechless.
Shy are we?
He's a little shy.
Can you hear us?
Okay.
We can unmute him.
Is he muted? We can't do that, so I guess.
Devon, you turn on your audio, my friend.
You have to turn on your little audio.
You have to put on your audio.
Put on your little audio.
My dude is not getting the message.
Turn your little audio on.
Oh, see, we may be rich, but we don't know how the fuck we're doing.
I don't do my own technology, but
we hire people for this sort of
oh,
stuff.
connecting to audio. He's
Oh,
connecting.
Devon!
Okay.
Devon!
Yeah, okay. I see.
There it is. Yes.
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 Little audio.
Here I am. I gotta turn my audio. Hi, what's up, guys?
My dude is not message.
Turn your little audio on.
Wait, can you not hear me?
Oh, see, we may be rich, but we don't know how the fuck we're doing.
I
I hear my voice talking.
Oh, connecting to audio. He's connecting.
Yeah, okay. I see.
There it is. Yes.
Oh, I know what's wrong. This is insane. But Devon, turn your audio off on the YouTube. Whatever
Yeah,
you
turn
have.
your little yeah. Oh, cell audio off. This show is about performance, but it's also about tech and what a big part
Exactly.
tech plays
Exactly.
in the world today that we live in.
Devon is showing us that we don't need technology in order to have a true talent.
We don't,
Right.
because I could look him in his eyes right now and I could know exactly.
Devon,
Back on.
Okay, are we good now?
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, so good.
Yes. Devon.
Sorry,
So
I did figure some
good.
things out. There was some. Hey, what's up?
no,
guys?
it's all right. It's all right. It's totally
Yeah.
copacetic.
Uh-huh.
So talk to me, my friend. How are you this fine evening?
Doing great. Just trying to figure it all out. Just trying to figure it out during quarantine. It's been a nice day though. Took a nice little walk. Had a good sandwich. I'm doing okay. How are you?
Did you have a good sandwich?
Yeah, I honestly did. I had a great sandwich. It was delicious.
What do you think the most expensive thing in your the place that you're living right now is? What do you think?
I got I had this temp job that I did, and I tried to give them my 2 weeks notice, and then they just fired me day of. But I still have
Oh, yes.
Hello.
Laptop, yes.
It's expensive. It's very nice.
Yeah.
Very good.
Awesome.
Yeah.
So Devon,
Yes.
how long have you been practicing your talent for today's gala event?
I mean, I'd like to say my whole life. I'd like to say I was.
Good answer.
Yeah.
Wow.
Wow.
Good
Wow.
answer.
Yeah.
I guess now is the time for us to ask you, what is your talent? What will you be presenting?
I'm gonna present my psychic abilities. Okay.
Woo! A mystic.
I'm gonna go through some of the commenters that we have, and I'm gonna predict their futures.
Oh, snap.
Oh, do you hear that, viewers? Devon will tell you what will happen to you in the future.
That's
I
right.
absolutely cannot wait.
I mean,
the ship has just jumped.
Why wait when we can have it right now? Devon, are you prepared to show us your talent?
Yes, I'm gonna tell them what their future is, and I'm also gonna tell them what Billboard Top 100 song from 1999 best reflects them.
Oh, that's beautiful.
Yeah.
That's more than they ever bargained for.
Yeah, it's a 2-for-1 bang for your buck kind of a deal.
Ooh.
My dearest
Okay,
friend.
fantastic. So if you want to know when you'll die, just comment in the thing now, and then we'll get it started, right?
Yes, and I got him. Yes, I'll make it happen. Okay.
All right, my friends. We begin your talent, Devon, in 3, 2, 1.
All right.
And go.
Let's go. We're gonna start with Philip Hutchison. I'm just gonna go off of someone who hasn't asked for me to give their future. I think Philip is gonna move to the suburbs. I see him moving to a reasonably priced city, maybe like a Nebraska. See my man in like a South Florida. Okay, he's not gonna have any kids. He's gonna actually become a college professor. He's gonna go back to school. He's gonna start studying something that he's always been interested in, which is French literature. His family always said you could never do anything with that, Philip. And Philip is gonna go to school, and my boy is gonna make it happen. My man's gonna make it happen. He's gonna become the most renowned French literature professor in all of Florida. Everybody doubted him. Okay, we got Rosal T. I'm going with Rosal T. Rosal, I think you are gonna get married to Tony Shalhoub from Monk. I think that's what's gonna happen for you. I think secretly you've always kind of like, you always were like, oh, Monk's kind of a silly show, but Tony kind of stayed in the back of your mind because of his Emmy-winning performances. And I think that one day you guys are gonna bump into each other. I don't know what city you're gonna live in. Oh, Rose LT. Okay, well, you know who I'm talking to, Rose. I think you're gonna meet Tony. I think you guys are gonna have a big, beautiful family, and I think you're gonna raise the next. You know how like Jane Fonda like had a son who ended up being like an actor, but like we didn't know that was Jane Fonda's son. That's gonna be your Monk's son. That's what's gonna happen for you.
Married to the monk.
Yes, married to the monk.
One could say.
Let's see, who else do we have in here? We've got, let's go Chelsea Jacobson. Chelsea, I think that you're about to launch your YouTube career during the quarantine. All right. I think you're about to start up a web series. I think your web series is going to be like something like that you think nobody's going to be interested in at the time. It's going to be about like how home and gardening relates to music or something like that. And everybody's going to see it and they're going to be like, wait a second, I never thought about the intersection of these two things at the same time. It had never even occurred to me. I think that we love this, and you're going to become a huge hit. You're going to create some sort of a gardening dance that has the same level of influence as the Megan Thee Stallion dance that everyone's doing. That's what's going to happen.
The Savage Dance, yes.
I'm so excited for a new web series. That's what we need right now.
I cannot wait for it to happen.
All right, hit him with one more.
Okay, we got one more. Let me see if anybody's asked. Absolutely no one. That's awesome. Let's. Oh, wait a second. We got Swim Marty Swim.
Oh.
Swim Marty Swim. I think you're gonna be a boat owner at some point. I think you're somebody who's gonna, but like you're not. It's not gonna be like a boat that you use in the ocean. It's gonna be a boat that you certainly use in a lake or a river of some sort. And I think maybe you live on that boat eventually. And in a crazy twist turn of events, I actually think that Tony Shalhoub divorces the person that I was talking about previously, Rose, and gets married to you, Marty. I think.
Whoa!
Their fates align.
Yes. Now y'all have some sort, and then eventually y'all are gonna have some sort of a TLC series where you all live on the boat together. All right, and there's gonna be some kind of a pun. I don't know what that pun is. I can't see that far into the future. That's my talent, ladies and gentlemen.
You're only meant. Oh my God! Oh my God! Good God!
I'm 100% confident in every single thing that you said.
Every single one of them is right.
Every single prediction sounds like a real thing to me.
That's exactly the way that things are going to happen, and there's no doubt in my mind about that.
Shalhoub in Shalove?
It's not bad. I think there's something to it. Yeah.
She love it, she laugh it, she love it. So
I've always said
not
that.
taking that back now that we've all said it.
Well, Devon, simply, truly remarkable, I must say. Before you go, when did you know that you had this talent?
You know, those moments that rappers are always talking about when teachers told them they weren't gonna amount to anything. You know that moment. One time a teacher told me that when I was in middle school, and I was like, "You're not correct, Mrs. Gibbs. I'm actually gonna star in a live stream comedy show during a pandemic, and look at me now."
Yeah, joke is
on you now, Devon.
Joke's on her.
Look at you now.
I knew this day would come.
You're a true winner. Devon Walker, my friend.
Thank you so much, Devon. Thank you.
Huzzah, huzzah, huzzah.
That's fantastic.
Wow.
You know, one of those people that he talked to was my sister.
No.
And he said that my sister was going to marry Monk, and I fully believe, Devon. I fully believe the man.
Your brother-in-law is going to be the guy from Men in Black, the first one, and he goes, "Do you have any idea how much that stings?"
I'm going to be I'm going to be spending that Monk money very soon. It's going to be very nice.
Do you think Tony Shalhoub is quarantining right now as we speak?
Yes, I do. I think of all people in America, Tony Shalhoub is taking it the most seriously. I think he is. I think he hasn't left the house at all, even to take a walk.
Oh,
I think he's starving because he hasn't gone to the supermarket yet.
No.
Because there's a bunch of crumb bums out there.
This show, let us just remind you, is to benefit City Harvest and now also Tony Shalhoub. So
that's right.
Hashtag feed the lube. If you want us to give food to Tony Shalhoub, write down in the comments, hashtag feed the lube.
Lube the lube.
Also, while we're on the subject, if you know any other very specific moments about Tony Shalhoub's acting career, write them down in the chat.
And Yoni will do them.
And I will do them.
Yes. None are coming to mind between the three of us right now. But that's
Tony
when you
Shalhoub,
come.
The band, The Day Came to Band to Broadway. I love that musical.
Yes, the musical. I say, is it time to bring our next performer?
I would love that.
Our next performer is truly a remarkable artist. She's an actress extraordinaire. She's a comedian. And she will be starring in a Paul Feig pilot.
If television ever comes back, she will be the biggest star of all time, okay?
Well,
back in a couple months.
Well, guess what? We're about to see her become a star right now. Ladies and genties, give it up. Put your little palms together for Chelsea Holmes.
Woo, Chelsea Holmes.
Yes. Chelsea Holmes.
Oh, I see her. And
hello, Chelsea.
Wow. There she is.
Wow.
Chelsea, yes, this problem we ran into with Devon. You must turn the audio onto your computer and then turn off the audio on the YouTube live stream, if that's what.
That's right.
Yes, she's on. She's on.
Listen to the audio. Love it.
Chelsea.
Chelsea Holmes.
No.
The magic of technology.
Well,
there we
go. There she is again. There she is.
There she is.
Chelsea, please.
Hey, we get 2 shots. We love that. I love this.
While we're waiting, I'll do another Tony Shalhoub scene.
Oh, hold on.
We cannot hear you. No.
We need that audio on.
Here, another Tony Shalhoub scene.
Sure. Tony Shalhoub walks into a bathroom of a sporting event.
Can you hear me?
Yes!
Shalhoub!
Yes.
Wow!
You-
We got 2 shots.
Woo, 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 woo. Okay, let me mute my computer so I can hear. Okay, hello everybody.
Hello, Chelsea. They say it's not officially a comedy live stream unless there is technical difficulties for 5 minutes.
I couldn't agree more. I'm having the time of my life.
So how long did you prepare to perform your talent tonight?
Yeah.
How long did you practice?
How long? it's something I've thought about my entire life. But I actually just started working on it about 8 days back.
Okay.
Days back.
Okay. So the passion is a lifetime old, but the skill is fresh and the passion is fresh.
The passion is a lifetime old and the skill is fresh because simply I didn't have time to make it happen before quarantine.
So this is a timely talent.
It takes a lot of patience.
And for the last 8 days, you've been doing mostly this talent and nothing else? Or
I've been doing this talent. I've been watching some live streams, I haven't been able to move to be able to make it happen.
You haven't moved in 8 days.
No, so wish I would have brought a diaper. I'll say that.
Yeah.
Are you meaning to say that right now there's crusty shit in your butt and
Yoni, it's called cake.
cake?
Luckily, I have a really nice roommate. He wipes up.
That's so sweet.
That's so nice.
That's why I will
Thank you.
never
He
leave.
is. He's from Scotland. He's so sweet.
Oh, did you let him eat cake?
Yoni, do you want the cake or what?
I'm only implying that your Scottish roommate eats.
He does.
Nice.
And you're implying. I like what you're implying.
Oh my.
I think that's a cruel Scottish stereotype.
Oh, I'm so sorry. I didn't know that, Taylor. Thanks for letting me know. I thought he was talking about eating my poop when he was cleaning up.
Yes, that's what he was because
Well, we're good friends, so I didn't even know.
that's what
likes.
it is.
I only assume that teenagers and Scottish people eat ass.
They do. They do.
When I'm not doing this talent, I love to eat ass.
Yeah.
I'm Hungarian.
Well, enough about eating ass because
that's
my
passion
mom
is
is watching.
My mom will only watch if we talk about eating ass.
So, Chelsea, what is the talent you'll be performing this evening?
So I'll do more of a showcase for you guys. What I've been working on is that I actually, I don't know if I'm going to be able to have kids, but I do still want to create life. So I have actually planted a seed in my belly button, and I've actually been growing.
Oh
my God!
my God!
So
my God!
You find a seed from any plant that you love, okay?
Yeah.
And then you stick it in. You can't move much.
You missed it.
Now this is just water. This is just water, but if you sweat a lot in a day, that's gonna work perfectly for you too. I haven't figured out how to make it grow up, which kind of sucks. I don't like that. I'm gonna be covered in a vine, but it is cool because the thing about this plant I chose is that it is actually edible. So if I lay here for a few days, I can take a bite or anything.
Yeah, and it's not toxic for your body.
It's not toxic. I've actually lost a good amount of weight so far in quarantine. I'm feeling hot. I'm feeling sad, but I am feeling like I can produce for myself without making my own child, because I don't really want to bring anything in.
It's really beautiful.
Wait, so to recap, you shoved a seed in your belly button.
Mm-hmm.
And what kind of seed? For what type of plant is basil?
So this is not that. You thought it was a basil.
That's what I like. I don't know.
No. This is actually more of a kind of cactus. So the thing is, you pick anything you want. So I found this just from your local plant shop. But you can go outside if you like to go on a long walk, maybe into forestry. You can go to your local Home Depot, the plant section. You pick a seed, you put it in there. Now the first feed did not take, and that's why this has only been in here for 7 days.
So it's hard to do. It's hard to get them to grow.
I got impatient. Yeah, I wanted to get up sometimes. I wanted to I wanted to go hang out with my roommate and stuff. But finally I was like, if there's one thing I can learn in quarantine, it's patience. So here I lay,
Yes, yes.
And
so you can try it at home too. And I would like other people too. I would love for it to, spread.
Sure. So people in the comments, just comment pictures of yourself with plants growing out of just the belly button or different holes.
I would love if you put, what did you say?
Do other holes work? Other holes?
I have had luck with no other hole.
No other holes.
Well,
I'm not saying that, but I could have the wrong pussy for it.
Yeah, because if it's too wet, too dry, you get root rot if it's too wet.
And if I may, your butthole was caked up.
It's all caked up.
Exactly, and I got it here, so.
Yeah, yeah.
Look, I don't want to imply anything, but I must ask: was this the sort of talent that? And I do believe, I do trust you, and I believe you, but I must for the fans. Did you just not put a plant in your belly button like before the show? I don't want to.
Oh.
I don't mean to decree your
That this
talent.
could be a hoax. That it could be a hoax.
We must just be sure. We must as
An
the judge.
illusion.
I'm feeling attacked.
Oh my God, no.
Okay. Maybe if you just pull on the plant a little bit, we'll know that it's connected to your body. And then
Yeah, you want me to pull on it? I'd love to.
Yeah.
Don't hurt yourself. Don't hurt yourself. Don't hurt yourself.
Yeah, just so we know.
Oh,
Did you hear those screams?
That's real pain.
You really
Did
hurt
you hear
yourself.
those screams?
It hurt bad. And that's the thing is like, I thought that I was excited to do a talent show instead of a comedy show because I thought it would be maybe something that you guys would understand a little bit better. But
we didn't get it at all because I'm so sorry and I really apologize for them because
Chelsea,
that's really painful.
Chelsea, I apologize from the bottom of my heart.
yeah, how about you rip out a chunk of your hair, buddy?
Yoni, rip out a piece of your hair right now, Yoni.
It's only fair.
Rip out a piece of your hair.
Oh, I deserve this.
Yes.
I deserve this. See?
Feels good. It feels good to punish yourself, doesn't it, Yoni? Feels
Yeah.
good.
Thank you for doing that.
Of
You're
course.
welcome. Well,
Thank you guys for having me.
Oh my God, that was really,
Thank you,
really
Chelsea, for
amazing.
showing us
I
the
feel
plant
like
your
modern
body.
miracle of science.
yes. Chelsea, thank you so much.
Thank you.
Anything is possible.
Is there any hashtags that you want the viewers to send their body plant pictures to or anything like that? Or
Yeah, message me on Instagram _Holmes_Holmes. I'd like to anyone I see that I inspire, it would make my fucking day.
Send you her plants. She's in a lot of pain because of Yoni, so send her your plant bellies.
I was just merely for the fans. I was making
Okay, Yoni, you're making it worse.
Another woman not being believed. I'm kidding. I'm so
no.
No, it's okay. Yoni has a history of that sort of business anyway. So
Oh, here we go again.
Yeah.
but anyways, well, thank you, Chelsea, and thank you for showing us your body plants.
Really crazy.
And stay strong.
Really beautiful.
Above all, stay clean and stay strong.
You stay strong too. Thank you.
Thank you.
Good.
Wow, we just got out of that one, huh?
I never thought I would see that in my whole life. And then Yoni ruined it. What could have been a really beautiful moment. And I will never forget it.
I believe women. I was just trying. I mean, the fans, they would decree that it was, as the kids say, shopped. But I wanted to give her a platform to say that she wasn't shopped, and she wasn't shopped.
Your thing is just scandal all the time. You have scandals all the time.
Well, again, I must apologize to Chelsea Holmes for
Right.
The scandal, you could say it for the scandal.
And I'd like to thank Chelsea Holmes. You know, when I think of talents, I think of juggling, I think of eating swords. And probably the last thing I've thought would be a talent was growing plants out of your own holes in your body.
It's so
And
crazy.
so she expanded my idea of what a talent could be.
I also what I think a body can be. Because
And-
I thought, for me, the belly button is a dry hole, 100%.
What
Yes.
goes in you guys' belly buttons normally? What sort of stuff do you like to stick up there?
Mine's dry and it's very shallow, so I don't think I could fit roots in it. So
A near outie, would you say, Taylor?
yeah, but you can see what's in the sandwich, you know, but there's a lot of bread. Bread.
I like to pour milk in my belly button and put one cornflake and wait for a mouse to come with a spoon and eat it out of my belly.
Oh, okay.
That's disgusting.
Really disgusting.
Absolutely disgusting. And
When did I become the bad guy?
No, you're the great guy. You're the great guy. But I will say that all this plant talk really makes me think about saluting our good friends at City Harvest, who we are supporting here tonight, and who will be accepting donations all night and going forward.
That's
So if you
right.
love
They don't
seeing
know we're
Holmes
doing
grow-
this. They don't know. They don't know we're doing this. And if they knew, they'd say, "No, please don't do this."
Yeah, I think there's a couple of acts they would say that is for us, that is for us, that is not for us.
Don't talk about eating butt.
No.
Mm.
Well, I believe it's time for our final performer.
Oh, God.
Wow.
She is a talent extraordinaire. She's all over the world and the internet.
That's
You
right.
may have seen her mom videos. They're quite hysterical.
Mhm.
Give it up for the incredibly talented Alyssa Limperis.
Woo!
Alyssa
Alyssa
Limperis. Alyssa Limperis.
We live here. Ooh, here she comes.
Alyssa!
Alyssa, yes.
There she is.
Let's see if we can get the technical difficulties down to a minimum time.
We're
Yes.
going-
Hello.
Yay!
Oh,
Yes.
come on. Woman power. Look at that. We do
Yes.
it.
Women power. Women
Women
power.
in STEM.
Yes,
Now I think this lighting is perfect.
Mm-hmm.
I would agree with you.
Really,
I
really.
love it.
Alyssa, how are you this fine evening? What did you eat for breakfast?
Yoni, it's great to see you. When was the last time I saw you? You were riding horseback with a bell, weren't you? That was you.
That wasn't me. That was
Oh,
He's the town crier, of course.
yes,
Mm-hmm.
it was a war.
Bing bong, biggity bong.
He loves his bell.
Yes, he loves his bell. I've been good. I had some bread today, which is a delicacy around here. What else? I've been eating a lot of oatmeal. So drab, so drab. There's no way around it. It's a drab food.
You got to eat it though.
Mhm.
You have to. You have
Because
to.
on the internet, everyone that's their breakfast.
Don't you think oatmeal goes in and out? One year, oatmeal is the thing everyone has to eat. The
Yes.
next year, don't eat oatmeal. What's the deal with oatmeal? Is it good or bad?
Yes, finally.
Right.
Finally, someone speaking.
Thank you.
Thank you. Yes.
Truth to power. Truth to power.
This is already very brave.
If
Thank
you
you.
agree with
Yes.
Alyssa's oatmeal message, write in the comments, #eat the oats.
Thank
Yeah,
you.
eat the oats.
Eat the oats or # what's the deal with oatmeal?
Yes. Yes.
Oh, good.
And it's a long hashtag, but it's necessary
Pay
to
off.
say.
It'll pay off. It'll pay
Yeah,
off.
it's a big payoff. Yeah.
It will pay off.
Now, Alyssa, what's the most expensive thing you have in your apartment, do you think?
Oh, my God. I'd have to say my organs.
Oh, yeah.
I bet
Wow.
someone
Yeah.
will pay a pretty penny for a lung or a heart or a what else can I give? I don't
Your
know.
kidneys.
The
Mhm.
kidney, for example.
A
Yeah.
couple thousand for an egg, I imagine.
I thought you were talking about the organ piano.
Pardon?
I thought you were talking about an organ piano.
Oh, Yoni, you know me better than that. I'm a bass gal.
She's a bass gal.
Come on. How long you known me?
You've always been a bass gal.
You've always been a
Got too much
bass.
Always.
rhythm.
Always been a bass
I've
gal.
always been a bass gal.
Yeah. Yeah.
She does have bass faces.
Alyssa,
Right.
your talent this evening, how long have you been preparing for it?
Thank you for asking. It's been a long time. So my talent tonight is going to be, I'm going to be trying to do a headstand, which I've been a dancer and a yoga person on and off for a while. I'm in an off phase.
Yeah. And you earned it.
Okay, thank you. So I don't know how it's going to go, but I'm going to try to do a headstand while completing the daily crossword, which I have not seen yet on New York Times. This is my boyfriend and lovely helper Lou.
Hi.
Yes.
Hello! A surprise!
Hello, Luke, yes.
Honored.
Luke.
Great.
Nerd with an H.
You kind of match them with your little hairpiece.
Pleasure's ours.
Well, I don't know about all that, but I'm happy to have something on my head.
Yes,
You look very wealthy, Luke.
Mhm.
yes.
Very
Thank you.
rich looking,
So
very
I haven't
rich
seen
looking.
this. He's going to be reading it to me out loud, and I'm going to try to stay in a headstand while I complete it. We'll see how it
Oh,
goes.
wow, okay.
Okay, are you guys ready?
Genuinely excited to see this. This is fantastic. Look at this.
Okay, here we go. Should I do it the other way so you can see my head?
Yeah, do the other one.
Perhaps,
Yeah, yeah.
perhaps.
Oh my
All
God,
right.
she's not even against the wall.
And she's not using a wall. Yes, Taylor, it's very important. Not
No
using
wall. Yeah, just all right. Okay, so
Whoa.
how about
Oh my
this?
God.
One across, word before your it.
Word before. Oh, tag.
Tag.
She got
Got
one.
it. Four across, droopy things for the cartoon dog Droopy.
Letters.
Oh, sorry, 5 letters.
Okay, droopy things.
Quickly.
Move on. Another.
4 down, cup of Joe.
Coffee. Java.
Java. Let's try Java. Oh, fuck. Sorry. Hold on.
Go to where the V is.
All right. Hold on 1 second here.
Oh, Jesus fucking Christ.
Okay, Java. All right. Do we plug that in? 6 across. Or 6 across. Look forward to, starting with an A, 5 words across.
Look forward to.
Starting with an A, 5 words across. Quickly.
Move on.
Okay. 5. Let's do 5 down. Start to wake up. 4 letters. Start to wake up.
Start to wake up. Stir. Is there any?
Stir.
Are there any letters in there?
No letters so far. Wait just a moment, please.
Hurry up.
Okay. 1 down. Something that gets wetter as it dries.
Something that gets wetter as it dries.
Oh my God, she has so much blood in her eyes.
Oh my God.
What was the Java one?
Okay.
Oh my God.
All right. Okay. I think we might have to go to the hospital. Okay,
my
2
God.
down.
It's worth it. Oh God.
Did you do
Yeah,
it?
hospital.
All right.
Okay,
all
Did you
right.
do it?
Do the rest of the crossword, shall
no,
we?
You know what? No, you know what? Okay, I blame you. You were dilly-daddling. You're
Oh.
putting things in wrong.
Oh,
You're not giving me the
Letters for
amount of
the
letters. I mean, really.
I take responsibility.
Okay, guys, we tried. We got 3.
That was really good.
That's 3 more than anybody could have gotten. Nobody could have gotten that much. So that's
I venture to say no one could have gotten 1.
Yeah, probably
that's
not.
what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying.
Droopy things for Droopy?
I mean, what? And it's not ears. It's like, come on.
Droopy
His
thing.
little jowls.
6, you're right,
His
yes.
eyeballs. His eyeballs.
Oh, his eyes.
His eyeballs.
6 and 7 eyeballs? Ah,
How about
His
eyes?
really droopy eyeballs like that.
Yes, he does.
wow. Well, I'm sorry.
No,
to
you're
have
getting-
failed
you're getting
you.
nonstop
I'm sorry to have
applauses
failed
on
you
comment.
all.
People are going nuts for
You're getting
this.
a lot of applause in the
good.
comment section.
People in
Oh,
the comments
good.
were really worried.
Yeah, I think like once Luke zoomed to my face, it was kind of a, this is now a public health hazard for
Mhm.
everyone. This is an insurance hazard. So yeah,
Yeah.
we had to shut it down.
You
Well,
can't
I
go to
think-
the
I
hospital.
I just think it wouldn't be wise to go to the hospital right
Yeah.
now.
Exactly. Once I heard the word, it kind of, yes.
Whoa, what?
Yeah.
For that problem, yeah.
Traffic, I don't know.
Right.
Mhm.
Well,
Fantastic.
Luke, thank you so much for joining us with your talent. It was quite exquisite.
It was
Thank you
breathtaking.
so much for having me. This was so lovely. Goodbye.
Goodbye, guys. Goodbye. And God bless. Brave.
Wow, truly
God.
remarkable stuff.
What insane talents we've seen here tonight, my friends.
Yes, yes,
We've seen so much. We've seen someone sing 311 a cappella style.
yes,
We've seen a true real psychic.
yes.
We've seen a
real
woman who can-
psychic.
A real psychic. We've seen a woman who can grow plants out of her belly button.
No.
And somebody who can do a headstand and do the New York mini crossword puzzle.
Oh,
Oh.
yes. Oh.
Why
Well,
are these people doing comedy?
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, now,
They should stop. They should stop and do this.
They should do their other stuff.
That's right.
so we now have our own individual awards to give to the performers. And
Yeah.
while we do that, commenters, write down who you think was the best talent. That's right, right.
The very best.
That's the whole night.
Just write a hashtag and their name.
Their name. It's a very complicated hashtag. It's a hashtag and then also their name next to it.
Don't
Yeah.
Go
don't
ahead and do that.
don't type in hashtag the words their name.
No.
Hashtag and the name of the performer.
Yeah, don't be stupid.
Please don't be stupid.
Don't be stupid.
Please.
So-
So I think we'll divide it up into one thing.
The first
I'll do performance. Somebody else want to do the other ones?
Okay,
So-
I'll do the one,
Mm-hmm.
yes.
So I'll do performance, and I think who wins the performance award for me tonight has to go, I think, to Alyssa for doing a headstand and for using her brain and allowing and maybe the people couldn't see this, but her eyes did fill up with blood, like Luke said, and it was
Yeah.
a full blood eye, and that's the sort of stuff you see in Lord of the Rings or something like that. But we saw it here tonight, so I think that the performance-based talent award goes to Alyssa.
Yeah,
Mhm,
Agreed. Huzzah.
mhm.
very good.
All right, so what do you guys think?
Okay, so for are we voting or are you deciding that for you it's Alyssa?
I guess we can all say who we think is the
Sure.
best.
Sure. Okay, so yeah, for performance, I will say, ooh, that is so hard, right? Okay, so for performance, for me, it's going to be Heidi, because I do think that that was incredibly impressive, that she knew all the words and that all the choruses sounded the same, which is hard. And usually when you do a cappella, you have a beatbox, and she didn't, and it was still as good as maybe a Yale a cappella group, I think. So for me, that's going to be Heidi. And it's, to me, it's also very sad that she didn't get to go to Florida.
Yes. Yes. And for me, I think the one with the greatest performance was Chelsea. I mean, the fact that her talent made me question the reality of her talent. It's truly remarkable.
Because it made you think.
It made you think
about what the human body is capable of. And yes.
Yeah.
All right, so next up will be the horniest talent. I think that I don't see how you can get more horny than Heidi's, just because of the beat of the song, and because I personally think 311 is one of the horniest bands ever to have been assembled. And so for me, I think horniest has to go to Heidi. What do you guys think?
I agree with you. Nothing is hornier than the rhythmic hip hop slash reggae slash rock vibes,
rap rock
voice of 311.
Yes, I do think so. This one is so hard because I was a little bit horny for everybody's.
Good point.
I do think Heidi's undeniably had a very horny energy, the whole thing. Also, we cannot ignore that seeing real psychic activity, okay, from Devon, that was real psychic ability, and you can feel the energy.
Right.
That made me very horny. And then also the part about Chelsea's roommate eating her poop. So for me, three-way tie.
Pretty good, yeah.
I as much as I agree with eating poop as a horniness factor, I must, as I was stating, 311 is.
You think 100%? Then tiebreaker, Heidi. Okay.
Wow.
Well, we have a response from the viewers.
Okay.
All right, fantastic.
This is truly the real award. The audience award for greatest performer of a talent show for the first ever Behold goes to Alyssa Limperis.
Oh my God, Alyssa!
Oh my God! Oh my God!
Truly,
congratulations, Alyssa Limperis.
If Alyssa had gone to the hospital, they would have been like, "I recognize you. You won the show tonight. Congratulations. Get out.
Get out before you
get out of here."
Anything.
Fantastic.
But we must give a huzzah to all of our performers.
Oh, we're also good.
And of course, we'll give a last huzzah to City Harvest, who you should have been donating to this entire time. So one more time to City Harvest, yes. Fantastic. Yes. And to the people behind the scenes.
Yes.
Of course, we're talking about LaughTrack. Of course, we're talking about our good friends Helen Levinson and Lauren Mandel, who are running the back end for this sort of thing for us.
Yes.
Thank you so much.
And most of all, thank you for watching. And if you want to thank us, write the hashtag thank you.
Thank you.
And hashtag kiss the rich. Kiss the rich. Which you guys have been posting throughout the entire show. So thank you guys so much for coming. Just stay locked into all of our socials to see when we're going to do this again. We'll have another cast of star-studded comedians to do not comedy, but their secret talents that they have.
Don't you ever come here.
And is there anything else you guys want to say?
Stay inside, don't go outside. Even when this is all over, don't go outside, stay inside forever.
And I'll say, be kind to yourself and let yourself feel the emotions that you're feeling, no matter how drastic they are.
That's right.
Okay, on that note.
But that being said, at the other end of this, all of us should have written a King Lear. By the time this is over, you should have written a King Lear. Yes. So take your time, but eventually get there.
Get there.
Great. Fantastic.
Ta-ta for now, my friends.
Goodbye and thank you. and behold.
Hashtag kiss the rich.